Good boy.
Oh, yeah.
Good boy.
Oh, you
Good
won.
boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Do it until you tell them to do something they don't want. You know, and then they'll be like, you know what, you want to put a prong collar on me? I'll show you. That's a dominant dog, right? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, he gets.
Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Oh, yes, good boy. Oh, nice heel. Look at that. Now what we're doing is we're still customizing, because then we're gonna end up taking this out.
Yeah.
And we'll start using other commands like pass off.
Yeah.
Right. And actually, you can start using it now if you want.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Pass off.
To get aggressive.
Pass off. Yeah, it's just barking.
Okay.
Just like watch.
Okay.
And if you feel comfortable,
There.
you want to use watch, you can use that as well.
Okay. Pass off. Good boy. Pass off. Pass off. Good boy. Good boy. Pass off. Good boy. Pass off. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Pass off. Pass off. Good boy. Good
I'm just
boy.
trying to frustrate him a little bit.
Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Yes, pass off.
I'll call it fishing the dog. So what I'm doing is I'm agitating him. I am basically hypnotizing him with this sound. So once I start using the bite sleeve in the back run, he'll do the same motion as he's doing with the foot poke.
And see how he moves that, and he's already. Pass off. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah.
So I'm just getting him to use his mouth right now.
Pass off. Good boy.
Oh, good boy.
Pass off.
Good boy.
Pass off.
Oh,
good boy.
boy.
Get it. Get it.
So
Good
we're working
boy.
on that drive right there.
Good boy. Good boy.
Good
Get
boy.
It. Good boy.
So we're working him
Good
in
boy.
a not in a defensive manner.
Good
Defense
boy.
would be like scaring him to bite the.
Good boy.
We're working him in a prey drive, in a offensive, so that he's more clarity while he's thinking when he's biting.
Good boy.
Then he's just being
get that
blacked
good
out
grip.
biting.
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah.
And by doing this is
boy.
basically
Good
is agitating him more to
Good
bite
boy.
on there
Good
and
boy.
have clarity.
Good boy.
And we'll
Good
use
boy.
it for other stuff
Good boy.
as well.
Good boy. Good boy. Are you ready? Come on.
So when I start with the bite pillow, I have a rope on it again because it's like prey for him, right? It gets him moving.
Like I said, you're gonna see what he turns into.
Oh, good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Ooh, oh,
Good
good
boy.
boy. Ooh,
Get it,
good
get
boy.
Pass
Good boy.
Pass off.
Ooh.
Good boy.
Oh,
Pass
oh,
off. Oh, good boy. Good boy.
Oh,
Good boy.
oh, yeah.
Good boy.
Oh, you
Good boy.
won.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
No,
Oh.
that was in a fun way.
Yeah. Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
That's fun play. That's all it was. You see, and you see, it's like a cat getting a mouse or a rat, and it's their reward.
Okay,
And
got it.
as long as he wants to keep it, we can train him into a dog later on when he's doing protection. He'll target and hit and hold that area. He won't be all over.
Got it.
You know what I mean, and biting people on their hands and stuff.
It'll just be.
Right.
But here you've got a dog that, I mean, he's wanting to love and then play.
Yeah. And he's got his toy too,
Yeah.
right?
He loves Grammy, don't you, buddy?
Right.
Huh? You
So,
love Grammy.
yeah, so since he's a puppy, we don't want to do this in an aggressive manner.
Yeah.
We want to do it so when he
come on.
gets older, he's going to start. He
No, no,
won't
no.
see it
You
in
gotta
an
come up.
aggressive manner.
Come on. There we go.
It'll be like a job.
Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Ready, Bubba?
Yeah.
Well, his grip that he immediately got
that
on that,
grip
I was
was
like,
nice.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he got his whole mouth on it, and you'll know when he gets a good mouth because it smushes his face, and he'll start to go, and like,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
makes the noise. He'll start to yell and scream and everything.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
And that's just arousal of him saying, I'm winning, I got this, building his
over here.
confidence.
What's off? What's off? What's off?
Oh,
Boy. What's up?
boy.
Good boy. What's up? Good boy.
And the more he misses, the more he's going to want it.
What's up? Good boy.
Good boy.
No. Come on. What's up? Good boy. There it is. What's up? Get it. Good boy. Good boy. What's up? Good boy. What's up? Good boy. What's up? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. What's up?
boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
And while we're doing it, we'll be introducing other stuff he'll hear when he gets older while he's working.
Good boy.
So we'll actually get him used to this noise and this bamboo agitation stick we use to, you'll see it in a lot of sport arenas. And this is where we will hit here. We'll tell the dog to come to us. Way you'll know a dog if he's gonna release or not is when they have the bamboo right here. Dog releases, I mean he's not trained. So it's an agitation stick for the dog to see if they'll release on the bite. Yeah, and it's a bamboo, it's split up so that it's very soft on the dog. But it's really this noise right here. That's the noise right there.
Oh, good boy.
So we start shaking this noise.
Good boy. 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 Good boy.
Oh,
Good
good
boy.
catch, yes.
Good boy.
Good
Good
catch.
boy. Good boy.
Good catch.
Yeah. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Keep it. Oh, good boy.
So we start conditioning him. So when we do start grabbing like the bite sleeve and stuff, we can do like this.
Good boy.
Oh,
Good boy. Good
oh,
boy.
good boy.
What's up?
Oh,
What's up? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Good boy.
Almost.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy. Go, good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh, good
Oh.
boy.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah.
What's up? Good boy. Good boy.
Oh.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Oh, you got it. Good boy.
There he sees
Good
he-
boy.
I mean, you eventually have to have them get it, or it,
So we do in the beginning, we give it to them. That's how they know they won.
okay.
And then eventually we're in the bite suit, the full suit. And then they have to learn how to release
Okay.
and things like that.
Good boy.
He just keeps taking all the presents to her.
Right? Yeah, I love my girlie. I love my girlie, don't you?
Good boy.
Uh-huh.
Good boy, Fang.
Oh, good boy.
Yeah, he's holding it now. Remember
Yeah, he's
before?
not
Yeah.
letting it go.
Yeah, before he would just like drop it after he got it, but now he's holding on to it.
Okay.
Good boy.
Dad.
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, that was a good job. So I do want him to know that I am his sparring partner
Yeah.
and not his enemy,
Yeah.
right? So I do want to work with him as far as him coming to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You do what you got to do. I've seen your
Yes,
dogs.
Good boy.
I have, by all means.
Yeah, there you go. Good boy. So I like to do that with them because then when we start working, we're going to be up close and personal.
Yeah.
He'll be biting me in the pockets. And then I have that trust with him
Yeah.
that he ain't going to come
Yeah.
off that bite, you know?
Yeah, no, I understand. Like I said.
Bless you.
He said, Mom, I'm going with you.
Yeah, he gets.
Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Oh, yes, good boy. Oh, nice heel. Look at that. You're a good boy. Good heel. Yes. Yes, sir. And then that didn't bother you. The rocket didn't bother you. His confidence is starting to kick in a lot.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's just like a completely
Different
dog.
night and day.
Well,
Yeah,
Um,
his confidence.
I
is
really. Part of it, maybe it's me, maybe it's, but we've been exposing the living shit out of him to
Yeah.
stuff.
that's good.
So I
Yes.
mean, he's in the car. I mean, he's going out like every walk we're going, we're moving. Like
Yeah.
I'm taking him to Lowe's. Like motorcycles are going by, and he's getting antsy, and I'm like, no, we're walking through. Like, he doesn't get an opportunity to go. Yeah, he doesn't. And he's really attaching to Michelle, and I mean even them. He doesn't. He gets lovey with me, but like you can tell the difference from who he listens to.
Right.
If I tell him to do something, he executes. But if he just wants loving and stuff like that, he goes to Michelle, or he'll go to my mom, or he knows that, and he'll follow her around.
So
Which-
normally when people start working this early, especially they just had one in the PSA, Connie Corso, they're doing sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's gonna be like, when he's one and he's doing this, and we continue, he's gonna be like, what you consider perfect,
Yeah.
right? And we start them this young.
Yeah.
You know, normally, it's just well as police dogs. They don't
Yeah.
give them until they're a year and a half. But I mean, he's like, he can come out, he can work, sitting next to mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's already
Exactly.
learning.
You can just
his,
answer it.
His on and off switch.
Yeah, and that's what's really cool that I'm really noticing with him is he's like, I get the toy and he's like, hey, good, and like I had him do it. Hey,
Yeah.
grab the rattle. I call it the rattle can.
Yeah.
And he'll grab it and grab a rag, and he goes from across the house. He turns into something where he, boom, he goes and he grabs it, and I'm like, hey, watch your hands because he's
Yeah.
gonna go a little bit more aggressive now.
Right.
He gets aggressive, starts pulling him, and I'm like, hey, let him have it. He lets
Right.
him have it. I praise him, and then he's like, okay, I'm chill. I'm
Right.
good to do, and then we leave him alone. And then
Right.
10 minutes later, I get it, and then I mean, that's what I personally love about this breed.
I mean, we're getting full bites of this young. He's holding his grip. He's containing the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's going to be a beautiful dog, especially you're talking about Corso. And remember when I walked up, we talked about stamina.
Yeah.
This is where Rottweilers, Corsos, massive, they lose their stamina. They're only good for about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Where a little Belgian Malinois is good for an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But while he's working now, you can see he's like, you're always walking him and stuff because he's toned, right?
Well, and he's always been walked. He literally just came from the park playing for over 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, we just brought him. I was going to bring him in and because I was like, okay, I got 5 minutes. I was going to go and throw food at him.
Yeah.
What is it again? Foo?
We wouldn't for biting.
Yeah, you wanted me to start. You wanted me to put it for barking. Foss. For what you want me to start saying to him when
he's biting. Pass off was to
pass
start
off.
barking.
Okay.
And Foss is to bite.
Okay, pass off. I'll just start letting him.
Yeah.
Pass off.
Come on.
Good boy. Pass off.
And then we'll start. Yeah. Well, so it's pass off to barking and then Foss to bite.
Okay.
So when he's older, he's not going to growl or bark like that?
So once his balls drop, typically when he comes 100% confident, he probably won't. There's a 50% chance. Now, if he's a really dominant dog, he will not bark before he acts out. Dominant dogs act like none of us exist. And they'll do what we want them to do.
They are so alert.
Yes.
Pass off.
Yes, and they'll do whatever you tell them to do until you tell them to do something they don't want to do.
Good boy.
You know, and then you're like, you know what? You want to put a prong collar on me? I'll show you. That's a dominant dog, right? So we start teaching them young about.
Good boy. Good soft. Good boy.
You know about.
Good boy.
Their aggression level of our protection dogs have to be off leash, and they have to be able to go everywhere and be around children.
Good boy. Good boy.
For me, that's the big thing about getting.
Yeah, it has to be good with kids, and that starts with the breeder,
Down.
and then the trainers next. Okay. You know, if you get a trainer, you have some trainers that will try to do it in an aggressive way, and you just have to be careful. All dog training is fun for dogs. When it's not fun, they don't want to do it, and if they don't want to do it, they shouldn't be doing it. You know what I mean? So if they don't want to do,
what's that? Yeah, he'll stay.
Yeah,
if they
don't want to do protection, then don't force them. You know, because they're dogs that are bred for it.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank.
If we're out here and he doesn't want to bite anything and he doesn't want to bark, then it's not that it's just him. Maybe his brother does, but he doesn't want to do it. You know, so you're just getting a good dog with the good genetics, and that's pretty much where you could start at with any. But I suggest you start with puppies if you look for protection.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I guess he wants to do it longer than that. Yeah, he stays really well.
He's telling me that I need to.
Because that's the biggest thing that we work on. Before he gets food, he must do the whole array of tricks, and then he must stay as long. And I will go in circles around the house, and if he gets up, then we start all over until he stays until I set down the food and go free.
And he hit it too.
Second.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. I love you.
He's
so adorable.
It's when he gets a little ways and then it catches his eye.
Scott, did you see me when I was in the garage and I had that mouth and I stood there and just waited to grab back to it? Yeah. He'll figure it out. And the fact that he's doing this is tells you a whole lot about your dog. You know what I mean? Not all of them can associate that button with that treat.
Yeah. If he's in the kitchen, he'll sit there and just look at you and
No.
tap it. Like, no joke, he'll sit there and tap it. He was doing it the other day.
Really?
He just sat there and just tap it. You feed him, he'd tap his hand. Like, he's figured out, he knows exactly what that button does.
He's trying to. I think you dropped the sausage.
Oh, the water.
He's trying to.
The water. Thanks.
Add 2 or 3 more buttons.
Good
That's
boy.
cool.
Good boy.
Now, wouldn't that be great? Service dog could talk to you, right?
Yeah.
To tell you what they want. They want to go outside.
Good
They
boy.
want to potty. And it's not just a breed thing.
Yeah.
You know, because you see Shepherd's doing it, Connie's doing it.
I'm sorry. I don't
Connie
have
wants to do it.
nothing. Don't think
Definitely
you
something that
should.
you
I love him.
Good boy.
He's so cute.
Yeah, it is.
I love him. He's so adorable. You should have taken the video.
Good boy.
And,
Good boy. See, he's figured it out.
Yeah.
Like he absolutely like there's when he does it like this, that's when I'm like, there's no doubt.
yeah, he knows because he's sitting right there and he looks down at it. Then he touches it.
Good boy. We can do. Good boy. But yeah, like doing this, I'm like, it's endless what I can do with him.
Yes.
With haste. Like there's so much that I can do.
Yeah, exactly. Because right now, yeah, I mean, how is this? I'm gonna ask you, how's this nose?
I don't know how to judge it. I mean, I couldn't tell you.
This is like his like a ball.
He really likes. Yeah, we got one that we roll around and he kind of goes crazy. It's the bounce. Like if it bounces or like if it moves. Good boy. Good boy.
Because I like he actually looks down.
Good boy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's amazing.
He's deliberately
Good boy.
looks down.
Right. No. Good boy. Come on. I know you got some more.
Good boy. I think yeah, we'll do it to where because he's got bells they rings though now. So and I mean he already used like he comes up the door and he smacks the shit out of him.
Really?
Yeah, I mean if he gotta go out bad, he'll come up and hit him so hard you can hear him throughout the house. And he'll go out and like you can tell he's gotta go bad. And then or otherwise he just nudges.
But you already basically have one.
Yeah, he's got two. So like he knows it's a tree. And then but I can get a different color or something like that.
Yeah, we have. I'll have to get a change of color.
Yeah, a different shape or something. No, I've got a lump hole.
That dude's here. He's adorable.
All right, well done.
It is crazy though.
Yeah, like that's what I love. Like for me with Corsos, that's one of the reasons I love him is because like I tell like my old roommate he